Hi everyone, Megan here with another process video, and today I am going to be doing something a little different that I don't do a whole lot, but scrapbooking just one picture. I have done it a couple times in the past couple weeks, but I usually try to get as many pictures on a layout as I can. So I found this this layout on Pinterest. Yeah, sorry, my brain is gone. And I just thought it was adorable. And I have these 6 pictures of my boys, my 2 boys, when I only had 2 boys at the time. And they're eating snacks. And I just love these pictures. I don't know why, but I used to take so many pictures of them eating during snack time. I just guess it was a fun time for me to take pictures of them. So I have these cute pictures of them. And I love this one of Brittany. He's such a cutie. And this one is kind of my favorite photo out of all of them. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to do like a 2-page layout. So for this layout that I'm going to show you right now, I'm going to use just this picture and I'm going to do it kind of like this layout. So I'm going to go through all of my scraps and just kind of pick out colors that kind of go with like what they're wearing, like probably blues and browns and greens and maybe some gray and yeah, maybe red. I don't know. We'll see. But so it's going to be different than this. But I do have a lot of little scraps that I could use up. And then I have been wanting to do some stitching on my layouts. And I don't know if you can tell, but there is stitching all around the edge on top of all of those scrap pieces. So that's what we're going to do. And so I was thinking, since I want it to be a 2-page layout, I could do this as the second page, and then these 5 I will do as the first page. And I don't know how I'm going to set these 5 up yet, but the title is going to be My Boys Love, and then ... And on this page, it'll say snack time. And I think I'll do the title exactly how she has it on here. And instead of hooray for spring, I'll have it say snack time. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. And the idea might change and evolve as I go along. But I am just going to get started. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so here we go. I pulled out some of my scrap pieces of paper. First, I'm going through the blue scraps and just pulling out ones that I think might look good along the outside edge, cut up into little pieces. So I'm going to do that for a little while. This layout took 1 hour and 32 minutes. Sorry, I don't know why I said 21. But to make, and which is so baffling to me because this layout was so simple. Maybe it was just all the little pieces that I cut apart and it was just so tedious. I don't remember it taking that long, but it did. So be warned, if you do a layout like this, it might go a little bit slow. So I pulled out some yellow scraps that I thought I'd like to use, and then I'm going to pull out a couple like tan colored scraps from this one. And then I liked this brown paper too. And these papers that I have right there are just a ton of just multicolored pattern paper. And so I pulled those out. I want to do a video on how I have like my papers all stored. So hopefully that'll be coming up soon. And I have reached over 100 subscribers on my channel. I'm at 108 as of today, so that's pretty exciting. I think I talked about that in my last video. So I'll be doing a giveaway soon with that. Okay, so here I am just cutting down some sheets of paper and I'm just using my scissors. I didn't really want them to be all the same size. I didn't want them to be, I wanted them just to be cut. So I'm just kind of cutting them at angles and different sizes and just kind of placing them around the layout. Sorry about the focus there. It's kind of freaking out, probably because all of the movement that I'm doing. But so I'm just trying to kind of stagger the colors a little bit. So if you guys are new subscribers, I have only been doing this for a couple months, and my husband just got me a webcam and a software program for me to start doing this. He got it for me for Christmas, so it's been a lot of fun these past few months doing it. Okay, so I'm still cutting these up, and this is going to be most of the video again. I usually spend most of my videos, the past few videos, cutting up pictures, but now I'm actually cutting up papers, so it's kind of a nice change. But here I finally decide to just stick with one paper and then cut it all up and put it around the page, and then use the next sheet of paper and then cut it up and put it around the page, because it seemed kind of like annoying to have to cut one piece and place it and then find another piece and cut that piece and then place it. So this was a little bit easier to do it this way. And some of the pieces I just kind of placed in the middle of the white paper, the background paper, and now I'm just kind of placing them around the layout. And I really like that blue and yellow star paper. That one's cute. And this one that I just cut up, it's red and yellow, I believe. And that's another favorite of mine. That came from a matte stack, I believe. Let's see, it is called, yeah, it's from DCWV, the Citrus Matte Stack. And I absolutely love this stack. I actually have the full-size papers of it too, because I have the matte stack is the 4x6, and then I also have the 12x12 sheets as well. I have a couple of projects coming up that I'm going to be doing for my son's teachers for school, and every year I make them their teacher's scrapbooks, like of all the kids. I go to the class and I just take pictures of the kids just sitting at their desks, and I should do a post on the past years and give you guys a link, but I've done it since they were in kindergarten, since my 9-year-old was in kindergarten. So gosh, how many years is that? Kindergarten, first, second, third, so 4 years. I've done it for 4 years, so that's crazy to think. He's going to be in 4th grade next year. I cannot believe it. So that's what I'm going to be working on in the next couple weeks. I'll still keep doing voiceovers and posting videos, hopefully. I've got up to, let's see, I'm ahead right now. By the time you're watching this, I think it'll be the 19th layout, and I'm actually only on the 16th layout right now on YouTube. So I'm 3 videos ahead, which is kind of exciting. So that's fun and all scheduled out. And I haven't actually been scrapbooking a whole lot lately, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, there's just a ton going on. I'm trying to keep up with housework for once. So here I am just kind of perfecting all of the little squares and rectangles that I have cut out and trying to make sure that I have enough of them. I want them to be pretty close, but not touching. Okay, so now I think I'm all done with that. And so I'm going to move on to the picture and the title. And so I'm going to cut down the picture so that it will be a little bit shorter than that cardstock piece of paper. And I must have done that off of the video. I rounded the corners. Sorry about that. And I pulled out some of these Project Life cards from the kit Just Add Color. I got it off of HSN back in December, I think. I think it came out in December. I don't remember. But anyway, so some of those pieces came off, so I had to put them back because I hadn't glued them down yet. And I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm probably looking for my glue runner so that I can glue them all down. Yep, that's what I was doing. So I'm going to glue these all down, just a little bit of glue. And again, this is another tedious task that is going to take a while. And I'm still kind of working on getting the papers all situated and making sure I have enough on each row. So this layout is actually 2-pager. I think I said that in the little intro before I started fast forwarding. And it is one of my favorite layouts that I've done this year. And yeah, it was just a lot of fun to create. I'm glad I found the inspiration on YouTube. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. Not much else is going on right now. I'm sorry if this video is kind of boring. But so I'm going to do the teacher scrapbooks, and I need to get those done actually because today is May 14th. And the more that I put it off and the longer that I put it off, I know I'm just not going to do it and be happy with it. So I think I'm going to try to start doing that this weekend. And I am going to use a tutorial from Kathy Orta on YouTube, and she has a paper bag album that is just really, really pretty. I really like how it turns out. And I have some paper bags that I've been had for like probably 5 years, maybe longer, that I just haven't used. And so I'm like, I should just use those. So I'm going to do that. And my second grader's teacher is brand new. This was her first year teaching. And so I'm way excited to do this for her because she hasn't been bombarded by, you know, the school theme and the teacher, the Apple theme and all that stuff. So I'm totally going to make hers like a school layout type album and then have all the pictures of the kids and everything. And so I'm way excited. But the other teacher, my third grader's teacher, has been a teacher for a while. So I'm not going to do the school theme for her quite so much. I haven't actually decided what I'm going to do for her yet. So we'll see. But I've heard that teachers get really sick of the whole school theme and the apples and stuff. So I'm going to try to stay away from that for the well-seasoned teachers. So we're almost winding down here to being done with all the gluing, and I am going to sew it with my machine, but my machine is on the other side of my crafting room, and so I'm not going to record it, and it's just too much hassle to bring it over to my desk and get it all set up and everything. So I'm just going to go away and do that and then come back and show you how it looks. And actually, I don't know if I do that right now or if I do that at the end of the layout. I think I might wait to do it, but we'll see any second now. So I pull that off. Oh, I do take it and I go sew it. Yep. So there you can see that I sewed all the way around it. I should have slowed that down. Sorry. I hope that wasn't too fast for you, but I think you got the gist of it. So I had this is some of my absolute favorite paper, this floral striped here, and I thought it would look nice with the blue paper that I'm going to have there with the title on it. And so I am going to make it the same size as the photo. And then I'm just going to glue them right there. And then the title part is going to kind of hang over both edges. And I had done some silhouette cutting on that and I didn't throw it away. So I was just like, well, I'll just leave it there and then just like put stuff over it. So that's what I'm going to do. So here I am just gluing it down. And I don't really like the how high up I had it. So I pulled it off and pulled it down a little bit more. So there we go. That looks better. And so I glue the title block down, which doesn't have the title on it yet. And I don't know why I did that. I guess it wasn't sticking maybe. Sorry about all the stiffing. It's allergy season right now, so it's fun. So here I am just kind of going through some embellishments. I was looking at rub-ons to see if maybe I wanted to add any rub-ons anywhere. And then I went to go pull out my alphas that I have. And I'm just going to go through a couple of them and see which ones I like better. The name of this layout is going to be Snack Time. So this is actually the second page of the two-pager, which I don't know why I did the second page first, maybe because I was just so excited about the design of it. So I'm sorry that you're getting them out of order, but I'll do some pictures on the next one of them together so that you can see what they look like together. So I pulled out a couple different alphas and I have them, the small ones I decided not to use, but these bigger ones I thought that they would work well. So I started out with this pink one and I'm actually going to end up using this pink one. I always hesitate when using pink with boys because I don't know, there's that stereotype that, boys are not pink. But I'm kind of trying to get out of that comfort zone of thinking that you can't use pink with boys. Because pink is one of my favorite colors. Purple is my absolute favorite color, but pink is my second. So I'm trying to get out of the habit of not using pink for my boys. Okay, so I just have the title on a wax sheet of paper just so that I can make sure that I get it where I want it and I don't stick them down first. And I bought this pack of vellum from Studio Calico. I think it was back in March or April. And so I was excited to pull it out and use a little bit of it. I wanted to use it to cover up that paper, the title paper, and I'm going to have the vellum hang over the title paper a little bit. I hope you understand what I mean when I say title paper. Just the cardstock that the title is going to be placed on. And so I'm just cutting down the vellum. And like I said, it's just going to be a little teeny bit bigger than the cardstock that the title is going on to. And so I'm just kind of playing around with the placement of the letters before I stick them down permanently. And now I'm just going to stick them down. And the only downside to using the wax paper is that it takes more time. So you set it down in the first place on the wax paper and then you have to take it off and set it on the actual layout. So that's the only downside to using the wax paper. But it's okay, I guess. At least it gives me peace of mind that it's going to go in the right place or that I'll be happy with it. Okay, so now I'm just going to put away my alphas. And I'm looking at the layout on Pinterest again real quick. And now I'm going to kind of look for embellishments and tags and things to go up there in the left-hand corner. And I pull out this little teeny bit of a doily, and I'm thinking that I'm going to place it right there at the bottom underneath the title. And I cut out this little banner shape, and I'm going to stick it up there underneath the scraps of paper. And I had this extra leftover little tag from another layout, but I don't end up using it. And I pull off this scrap piece of paper that's blue, and I stick it underneath that pink banner. And then I cut out this tag. It says all about. And then I'm going to look for some stickers. And I have these from a collection called The Good Life. I think that it's from Fancy Pants. And they had this little sticker that said The Good Life on it. And so I thought it worked perfect because the tag says all about, and then if the sticker's there, The Good Life. So I thought that turned out cute. And here I am just trying to dress up around the title, and I had these little hearts and then that arrow, but I didn't really like either one of those. And the leaves off to the right of the word snack were from that same sheet, The Good Life, the sticker sheet. So here I am just gluing down the banners. And I'm going to write the date right there, which was November 14th and 15th. So I do end up putting the doily right there by the title. And I was just placing, gluing it down with my adhesive squares. And now I'm thinking about using some of these enamel dots. This blue color, this dark blue, I really liked how it looked. And so I'm going to put them right there. And I used 4 of them in a row at varying sizes. And the smaller sizes are so hard to place. I need to get tweezers or something to help me place those. But now I'm just kind of thinking what else I want to do. And I'm going to stop it and come back with my journaling. I typed it up like on the layout that I found on Pinterest. It had typed journaling. And so I typed mine up just on regular white cardstock, and then I cut it apart. And I'm just going to place it right there underneath the title. I really like how this turned out. We're almost done here. This is the last thing that I do. And then I'm just going to place some of those enamel dots on either end. So, like I said, we're almost done. I'm just gluing these down, and then I'm going to put 2 of the navy blue enamel dots down, and we're all done. So thanks for watching, and here are some close-ups for you to see the different embellishment centers. Have a great day. Bye-bye.